Family, it's your girl Frankie Baby. You better get your butt in this room. What up, family? You better get your butt in this room. Shout out to Quiet Storm. You listening to the sounds of the Quiet Storm. Hey, 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 hey. What's up, family? What up, family? You know it's gonna be about some business. Get in here. Just want to talk to you real quick one time. Proper like. I ain't gonna be long, but I'ma definitely be strong. All right, shout out to Quiet Storm for that lovely melody. Dang, I swear I speak English. I'm just popped in, y'all. I had some free time. A client is mine, have to get some things together, so I have free time. Make sure you can hear me. But I really wanted to pop in here and show you. I'm not going to be long, but this is about ownership. You know how I always talk about ownership, right? Now check this out. You see the title says ownership, rapper sells catalog. Now I'm gonna share something with you. I'm not sharing it with you. I'm gonna show you something that's already out there. Now let me share my screen. This is Slim Thug. I had to come in. First of all, let me just tell you. I was chilling, relaxing, and I was like, yo, I went swimming, did a little exercise, got up early, and I'm like, damn, it's 4:00 already, right? It's like, damn, it seems like I just woke up. But I got some things done, and then I get a call from one of my clients. Shout out to Cabrini. And she says she has some things to do, so we waiting on a few things to finish a project, right? Can you hear me? Yeah, I guess you can. But I hope you can hear me. All that talking I was just doing. Say word. Say I was doing that for nothing. Word up, I swear. Hold on. Let me see. I have free time. Oh yeah, you can hear me. Okay. So yeah. So I was like, I came in here and I was like, let me just turn on this here computer for a second. Soon as I turned the computer on, I see Slim Thug talking about ownership, right? And he going off. I was like, word. So I just said, I'm gonna download that video and maybe I'll talk about it later. But I was like, the video is like 12 days old. So I don't know if y'all seen it. Nobody's talking about it, but it's in my lane. Ownership. You feel me? That's my whole claim to fame, right? And then I started looking up mergers and acquisitions. If you're not familiar with acquisitions, that's when they buy your company. They might take your company. And like, for instance, Nick Cannon got an acquisition where they took him and acquired his company and hired him. Okay, acqui-hire. So anyway, check this out, y'all. Check this shit out. Slim Thug puts it down. Like, he puts it down. Check this out. Check this out. And just so you know, hold on. Let me come up here so you can see. I must be getting up there in age, real mature. Because I heard of the terms. I heard of Slim Thug, but I don't know this man. But then again, on my behalf, I have to say that I left the country too. I was away out the country for a few years. So he probably was popping then. But check him out, y'all. Check what he has to say. I hope you can hear this. Oh, come on, Frankie. Oh, here we go. Check this out.
You want to jump back in that same line with the rest of them dumb who keep complaining every day. See, the thing is, though, just lie. Like, you can't trust rappers' advice a lot of the time. Because even when they broke, they going to act like they ain't. Even when a rapper broke, he got to act like he ain't. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to get real advice. When a rapper getting fucked over, he don't want to tell you because he too tough. He like, nah, I'm straight. Nah, I'm broke.
And that's my point. That's been my whole point forever. People want to look good, but you know, if you allow the gate, then you become the gatekeeper. Just because you got a deal, you ain't really telling nobody what's going on because you want to look good, and then you become the gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, check out what he's saying, y'all. Hold on, check him out.
And you don't want to say it because you got to act like you get money, but you really don't know what the f it is. You really don't know about business. Like, and that's why I get embarrassed. Like, I'm not just trying to get in people's business. I just know how these people looking at us like we so dumb that it's embarrassing. Like, God damn, what other business in the world do you have to sell your business to make money? If I'm opening up a Chick-fil-A, do I sell the Chick-fil-A to a motherfucker and then say, you know, like, hey, you can have this, just give me a check and you can own all the Chick-fil-A, put them, and even though you're going to sell 1 million of them.
Now, keep in mind, I don't know. It says on this thing, it says off on Master P. I guess Slim Thug was with Master P, right? This is not a hip hop channel. This is not a music channel. This is an entrepreneur's channel. You heard? So Slim Thug was a part of Master P, I'm assuming. But it says that's Master P. He goes off on Master P and rappers for selling their catalogs. I was talking with the homie, shout out to Samaje, about stuff like this too. Like, so that's what this thing is about, just so you know. And he started off kind of like he was in the middle of it. Ownership. Right down my lane. Check it out. Check it out. Here we go. Hold on.
Every day, and it was all my idea and my recipe plays and put them. And even though you're going to sell 1 million of them every day, and it was all my idea and my recipe, I got to learn the business. So here, you just own my business. I'm going to give you my business and then let you give me crumbs. You can give me just what one meal costs.
Hold on. So it's my idea, my recipe. That's how they move out here, because they'll put you in check and put you in the pocket, like not even taking the creative mind. You understand what I'm saying? And then they start growing off your idea and your recipe. And then you cool with that because you want to win. You want a deal, or you want a contract, or whatever it is. And your ass never really further yourself. You never further yourself. You try to eat off what they say, eating off your laurels, comfortable with your laurels, staying. Come on, let's let Thug tell you. Let me let him continue on. Shoot, man, I had to come back on for this.
Day, and I'll be cool with that, master.
Let me step back.
Yeah, my recipe.
Hold up.
I gotta learn the business. So here, you just give me a check, and you can own all the Chick-fil-A's and put them. And even though you're gonna sell 1 million of them every day, and it was all my idea and my recipe, I gotta learn the business. So here, you just own my business. I'm gonna give you my business, and then let you give me crumbs. You can give me just what one meal costs a day, and I'll be cool with that, master. Come on, man. You can't be a businessman if you think that makes sense, man. You can't be a businessman if you think that sounds decent. And it's embarrassing for other black people who I like or whatever, like to see them fall in that same trap over and over and over and over and over again. Why? What's so?
So wait, it is embarrassing. It's totally embarrassing. And you know what happens? I mean, it's happened so often. Think about Sugar Hill, y'all. That was black people own music. Now, this is not a black-white thing. This is not that. But I'm just saying that ownership is so important, right? It's to a point where we don't even work with each other. We're like, I don't trust that person. So what am I saying? I'm saying you have to educate yourself. And it's such a rat race where nobody trusts nobody because somebody got ganked. Somebody got beat. or somebody dealt with somebody who don't know the business. That's why you should empower yourself. Let me tell you something. Even if I need a lawyer for injury, I've already looked up certain things. If there's a clause before they have to write us back, I'm looking up certain things. At least I'll get a little more education, learn something new too. You know what I'm saying? You can't just put your life in somebody's hands without educating yourself about nothing. Same thing with an accountant. Like, you better learn something about accounting, know something about your business. Same thing about people who do business plans for you. It behooves you to do your own business plan. You know why? Because you're going to know the breakdowns. You're learning and it's growing in your head when you do it. But we become so lazy that we want instant gratification. You feel me? Automatic, right then and there. We want the roses. Let me let him finish. Let me get back to it. I didn't mean to go off on that tangent, but it is what it is. Let's go.
Over and over and over and over and over again. Why? What's so hard about? I have never in my life, man. I have never in my life said I'm in the club or I'm in the street, wherever it is. I hear a song. I hear that bitch. Who this signed? He signed. I don't give a he signed or not. Good music. A hit is gonna be a hit, man. Point blank. Period. A hit is gonna be a hit. Stop trying to hop to the top. Stop trying to skip the work up the hill. Stop trying to do all the fake shit with the fake views and get them to pay for this. Stop needing their help if you really a rapper like that. If you really that, stop needing their help. Start being able to do it without them.
That part.
If you really
that part.
You know what I'm saying? Only way you should be going for them is if you trying to scam them.
Hold on, that part, because he said a whole word. Let me play that part again. Hold on.
Only way you should be going.
Hold on.
If you really that, the fake shit with the fake views and get them to pay for this. Stop needing their help if you really a rapper like that. If you really that, stop needing their help. Start being able to do it without them. If you really that.
So in film, people, what's going on? Oh, in film, people have to get a thing called greenlit. I talked about this in previous shows. And they basically say, okay, you write your script, you submit your script, or you write and you shoot a pilot or whatever. So basically you're telling them your ideal and everything. And in hopes of you getting funded, you get to use their nice studio. Man, that's for suckers, if you ask me. I mean, I'm not nothing against nobody getting millions. Do your thing. But I'm not gonna, people have piles and piles of content sitting on their desk that got turned down, or they're disgruntled in the community saying, oh yeah, that show, two dudes and a man, or then baby, that was my show. They stole it, disgruntled. So my point is, why not just do your own stuff? Get together with people, get your I mean, do it in somebody's home. You might not be able to use the big elaborate studios with the green screen and having a helicopter come down. You better downsize, but take that money and put it back into the game. But a lot of people are stagnant. They're sitting still because they're waiting for Massa to give them the green light. And that's crazy. Let me say it one more again. Let him say it one more again.
Without them. If you really that, you know what I'm saying? Only way you should be going for them is if you trying to scam them. Because they already trying to scam you, kid. Only way you should go over there is if you trying to scam them and you like, man, I really can't rap that good, but fuck it, I'm gonna go get this quick check they giving me, and then I'm gonna just live for that.
Wait, that then just said, I really can't rap the good. That's half these rappers out there right now, ain't it? I really can't rap that good, but they ain't doing that. They are selling everything to be in this industry. Let him finish. I'm trying to not talk so much, but I told you I'm watching it with you. But I saw he was talking about ownership, and I was like, I gotta go live, and I had some time. But check it. Come on. I really can't rap that good.
And then I'm gonna just live off of that, but I'm gonna flip it and then I'm trying to scam them, and you like, man, I really can't rap that good, but I'm gonna go get this quick check they giving me, and then I'm gonna just live off of that shit, but I'm gonna flip it 1,000 times. That's the only way you should be getting a major record deal. Cause them folks is sticking y'all ass.
Yes, they are.
Unless you down with Pride Month,
yes, they
you
are.
need to not do that.
I'm down with Pride Month. He said they be sticking stuff in your Rudy Tootie, on Rudy, whatever. But my point is, people are such in a rush or to get put on, whatever that is. You understand what I'm saying? People are in a rush to look like they made it, whatever that is. You understand what I'm saying? But you are literally giving your equity, giving away your ownership. You're giving away the opportunity for your great grandkids to eat. You're giving it to them, and you're taking crumbs. And then you have to keep this persona up. You got to keep this persona up. No, and that's why you never really build with anybody. I mean, there's people who act like they in the business and been in the business, but who are they really helping? Are they helping anybody? I mean, are they? I don't know. This is a rhetorical question. No, I mean, it's not rhetorical. It's a real question. I mean, let me know. Let me know. Put me on game, but let me go.
You need to think like a businessman for one small second. What business do you have to sell them your business, and they give you crumbs off your business, man? Come on, man. Where we do this at? We don't do this. Nobody does this but our dumb. We the only dummies who doing this. We the only dummies who doing this. And it's embarrassing to out here really getting some money and owning his shit, to see them keep out over and over and over again. And it's more embarrassing to see successful men keep co-signing it. Like, yeah, man, I just put my out there. I don't want to hear no rap. I don't care if you own a fucking Rolls Royce. If you don't own your masters, not that. You ain't a real boss because you needed to go get a loan from somebody. You ain't a real baller because you had to go get help from people. So don't talk no boss balling to me if you don't own yourself. Like, it starts there. Owning yourself is more important than owning that chain, owning that house, owning that car, owning any of that shit. So you cannot come cap to me about none of that shit if you don't own yourself. You feel me?
Let me pause right there for a second. Sam Cooke. I don't know if y'all saw this documentary. It was a documentary. There's a few documentaries about Sam Cooke, but there's one particular documentary. I don't know the name of it, but they couldn't even play none of his music in there because the industry owned everything of his, and he had a partner. Now Sam Cooke was the producer. He was writing everything. He would have been bigger than Motown. You know what I'm saying? Before Motown came out, Sam Cooke was the man. He wanted to have more artists. He wanted to be just like the industry labels. He had his own stuff. He had this little this partner, man. I was about to curse, but he had this partner. And make a long story short, when you signed for ownership, Sam Cooke had signed as an employee in his own company, and all those years didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, it behooves you to stay on top of your stuff. You can't just be meshing with anyone. And if you are doing I'm talking too much on this. Let me go ahead. I wasn't gonna be here that long. Here I come.
So you cannot come cap to me.
Wait, first of all, if I want to talk long, I can. It's called the Frankie Baby Fantastic Show, right? I gotta remind myself of that. All right.
Yeah, owning yourself is more important than owning that chain, owning that house, owning that car, owning any of that shit. So you cannot come cap to me about none of that shit if you don't own yourself. You feel me? And that's what you need to stand on as a man. The history
or
did.
A woman.
I mean, what everybody else did. Everybody did dumb shit. It's hard to say it, but everybody did dumb shit, seen dumb shit get done, and thought dumb was the way to go, and kept doing dumb shit. Man. And even like Master P look like they falling on hard times these days after all them.
He is going in. Everybody was doing dumb stuff. Nobody, excluding Dame Dash. Dame Dash, my man. I love Dame Dash, yo. I was a fan of Dame Dash from day one. For real. Because he was the business owner. Straight up. And I'm from the hood. That way he was doing his stuff like me. He could have been a little more cool, but he grew. But my point is, just because you look like that don't mean I don't know business. That's what his thing was. And that's why I love him. You feel me? Because people try to play you. Just because you look like that, just because you walk a little with a pimp, and just because you don't pronounce your auras don't mean you don't know business, right? So he said, let me get back to what he said again. Hold on. He said this. Listen.
Dumb shit, man. And even like Master P, everybody did dumb shit. See what everybody else did. Everybody did dumb shit. It's hard to say it, but everybody did dumb shit.
Everybody did dumb shit. I brought up Dame Dash. How many people now? I know now they're starting this thing. If you want to, the seminars, they had a few of those before. You want to be a rapper or your business seminars. There's business seminars. There's your startup. Let us see your startup and all this type of stuff, right? Well, how long have we been in the music business, hip hop? Well, we don't own hip hop anymore, by the way. When I say we, I just mean the creators of hip hop. Black people don't make no money in hip hop, right? But where was the class? Where was the lessons, the teaching of ownership? You know how many people got burnt is what I'm trying to say. So you get burnt and you go tuck your tail. You know what I'm saying? It's like they forget that you are the jewel. You are the talent. Like you can recreate this thing again. That's what they're doing. You got these young people being talented and they're just selling everything away. They don't care. They're happy to get that little front money. You feel me? That upfront cash. But still in all, where is the business where is the business literacy? Where is the learning about this? I mean, people still getting in 360 deals. So people did dumb stuff and they still ain't come back and teach nobody nothing. Is it pride? What is it? I don't know. But that's why I like to do this show, because either way in the indie industry, it's about business. You can learn from people who mess up. That's where you learn the most, right? But no, everybody keep making the same damn mistakes because ain't nobody coming clean about their dumb contracts they sign. Ain't nobody coming clean about nothing. Probably people are just living their life going to the Bahamas and all that other stuff, and they're not even going to business school. They're not even trying to further that stuff. Okay, they might open up I got a pop-up shop, or I got this shop, or I got this store. But more than likely, they still had to go rely on somebody to help start. They probably didn't even write their own business plan. Now, I'm not saying there's something wrong with that, but I'm sure there's nieces, nephews. You got people in your community that has the skills to do these things, and you're supposed to bring them together. And that's the point. That's what's missing with everybody who made these messed up deals and all the past that we did, all the record breaking, all the record breaking, like the things that we've done as melanated people. Now they're starting to do that. It's for a little money. Of course, you want to pay a little money. But now we have the Bitcoin. We have all this new stuff going on now. Now you see it. Everybody wants you to join the class for some money. You feel me? I mean, you can learn stuff free too. But I don't know, man. It's just difficult with me in hip hop because I seen that shit take a turn. I was my generation. All right, let's get back to it.
That's what you need to stand on as a man. What the history did. I mean, what everybody else did. Everybody did dumb.
If you liking this, please thumbs up and share it, please. You too. I think you should like and share it. Don't make me come out my bag. All right, hold on. Here we go. We almost through, y'all.
Stand on as a man. What the history did. I mean, what everybody else did. Everybody did dumb. It's hard to say it, but everybody did dumb. Seen dumb get done and thought dumb was the way to go and kept doing dumb shit. Man. And even like Master P look like they falling on hard times these days after all them years of making it, after being the guy he was, because he don't own his shit anymore.
Wow.
Everybody is fucking looking crazy who was them Come on, man. Like, come on, bro. I'm tired of seeing heroes sell their masters and then on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you shouldn't even have to do all that, kid. It shouldn't even have to be all that, bro. Like, y'all on here still trying to do this because y'all just keep trying to sell like up to them people and let them keep getting paid off of it.
Yup.
Like, what the is y'all doing, man? Stop selling out, man. Stop selling out. Tyler Perry.
What?
Look at this example of a black man who started doing fucking plays, man. Fucking plays. Fucking plays to church people. Man, I'm tired of seeing like, you know what I'm saying?
Hold up, y'all. Did Tyler Perry do something? I see. This is all new. But I'm gonna finish watching the rest. But he right, and he's saying selling out, and these people got to continue to make music. I mean, I know somebody might be mad when I say this, but if you are not an A-lister, and I shouldn't say this like this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. God darn it, this is my show. If you are not an A-lister and you still got to put food on your table and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and you still trying to be a rapper, you better try to switch the lanes, man. Find you some young talent too. Do something else business-wise. Don't keep thinking about I'm gonna be in the camera. I'm gonna be famous, because that's how you end up selling out. Think about what you're doing it for. Your why. There's people around you, and don't nobody. I mean, everybody come from not everybody, but people come from the hood. Come on, keep it real. Most people, they come out with a new way to say I'm gangster and think that's the new hit, right? All right, and then you turn 25, and then you still doing it. Now you're a little more mature. Then you messing with other people. Then you more mature. So you're the big guy in the small pond. Nigga, then you start turning 40. And you wearing skinny jeans, and nothing against it. I got my little jokes too. But my point is, what have you learned as far as the business side? What have you learned? What have you learned? You're still getting money from your girl to go to do the mixtape. You feel me? You haven't taught none of the youth anything. And if you did, you taught them to continue to go chase for a deal, just like you're doing. Not did, but doing. And I can say this shit because I did music constantly. Trust me, I have a catalog. All right. But that's why I'm here. I'm behind the scenes. I'm doing different things. I learned about the business, learned how to do an engineer, learned to be a mix engineer. You feel me? Learned other ways to work in my craft, to work on something I love. So there's far too many of these writers and people who are in music, or some of them aren't even writers. Some people are just have personality and they can say a catchy thing. And some people are easy to sell out, and some people burn out or really have a bad time because they never really get that business side of this thing right, man. For real. All right, let's go on.
Man, bro, of a black man who started doing fucking plays, man. Fucking plays. Fucking plays to church people. Man, I'm tired of seeing motherfuckers like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Come on, man. I'm tired of seeing, bro. Like, this is embarrassing, man. Come on, bro. Look, man. Stop selling out to these people. Stop letting other people own our. Stop letting other people own our culture, man. This is our black gold, man. This is our black gold. Stop selling our people. Fuck what everybody else did. Think about all the rappers who had deals. Not a lot of them. You talk about Jay-Z. Jay-Z is one in a million. Jay-Z is one in a million. Let's talk about a lot of them other drop when Jay-Z dropped. Even who was them niggas. Even them who was them niggas. Right now in 2023, it's looking like they can use some money. You feel me? So, but if they just look, I'm Slim Thug though. Look at Slim Thug.
Wait, Slim Thug is a fool, yo. He said they looking like they can use some money. Even the ones who was the shit, hold on. He ain't lying though. Cause you get sported around in the limousine. You feel me? You got cash on hand. You getting an advance pay. You know what I'm saying? You get the video shoot done, and then they got people like me who follow you around with the camera. You got the camera and stuff, right? But nigga, I don't work for you. I work for the company. I don't work for their companies. But all that camera stuff, those people are in the union working for the company. They work for the company. They work for your mother company. So then the best thing you do, you try to make some more money, and open up start you a record label, and they become your mother company. So I mean, it just never stops, man. Like the hooks in you never stop. When will we ever get it to be like, you know what, man, I could do this? And then you start making power moves. You feel me? I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing business with people and other whatever, but that's slavery. When you start, this is slavery, y'all. All right, let me go back. All right, come on, let me go back.
Who not even going platinum, man?
Hold on.
I'm not even. Let's talk about a lot of them other drop when Jay-Z dropped. Even who was them niggas. Even them who was them right now in 2023 is looking like they can use some money or something.
Right.
You feel me? So, but if they just look, I'm Slim Thug though. Look at Slim Thug, who not even going platinum, man. I'm not even going platinum. I live an amazing life. Why? Because I don't choose the clout chase, and I started from the ground up instead of trying to fake it and lie to y'all and front like, you know, this got views and buy this shit, buy that, and make it look like it's a big deal. I just drop it, and if you like that shit, you listen to it, and if you don't, you don't. But they scared to look like they losing, right. So they don't live like me. They rather lose in the long run and live like they balling and rent them big houses for 5 years until they fall off, until the label quit putting that money behind.
Right.
I always got a sugar daddy. If you notice, all the niggas who be talking that, them got sugar daddy. Somebody in the background paying for all that. That's they shit. That's not they shit. They just let them stand in the front of that motherfucker promote. You know, they know what it is, and it's embarrassing, bro. Like, stop selling out, man. Fuck.
And y'all know who Puffy Sugar Daddy was. Oh, Puffy Sugar Daddy was Clyde Davis. But one more thing, let me just show you this real quick, and then I'm out of here. Let me show you this real quick, man. Talking about ownership. So the industry, you know, they can't stand Netflix right now because Netflix is the Goliath. I think they call Netflix, or is it Amazon? They call Netflix the Goliath. All right. The studio's trying to take Netflix out, yo. Well, look at all these are acquisitions and purchases. I'm not sure if they purchased it, but acquisitions, they definitely have deals. I'm gonna find one just to look at all of them though. These things, man, Netflix is not playing. Overseas stuff, studio acquisitions, like our Scanline VX established in 1989 is a VX company with offices in Vancouver, Montreal, Los Angeles, London, Munich, Stuttgart, and Seoul. The VX studio, the video effects studio, has worked on several Netflix projects up until the acquisitions, including Cowboy Bebop, Blood Red Sky, at the Atom Project, and Stranger Things Season 4. So they had the relationship, and now they was like, yeah, we're going to buy the studio. So technically these little places, these not little places, but these independent places are now the rappers. You get what I'm saying? So they're going to start putting stuff behind these studios. Let me read another one. Albuquerque Studios. Netflix mostly leased studio space around the globe, but it opted to purchase a studio back in 2018. The studio has 9 sound stages, production offices, and a back lot. That's what's up. According to Variety, Netflix picked up the studio for $30 million, which is around 3 times less than it would cost to build than what it costs to build it. Damn. So you know what I'm saying? You see what's going on? This is right. This here, is this the one in Hollywood? Yeah, this is down the street from me. First opened in 1922. Gorman's Egyptian Theater is a unique part of Los Angeles, Hollywood. It's right there in Hollywood Boulevard. Netflix notably holds many of its TV and movie premieres at the Egyptian Theater since its acquisition, such as the premiere of Lock and Key season 2. So I didn't know they had the acquisition. Wow, I didn't know they had that acquisition. And that is really famous, man. It's right across the street from the Jimmy Kimmel show. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I guess what I'm saying is, guys, these are the hip hop artists now. You get a gig. Hell, if I was to get something with Netflix, would I sell out? I don't know. I don't know. I would never sell out because I like ownership, right? But remember I said you could work with people. If I got a good deal, of course I would take it. I mean, of course I would take it, right? Because I don't know. But there is a platform I can tell you about. There's a platform, Forbidden Knowledge. I make content that can kind of go on Forbidden Knowledge TV. So I would go there. But I've got some content that's coming out soon that isn't like, it isn't like knowledge stuff. It's kickback, entertainment, edutainment. But I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what it looked like. I never had nobody offer me, nothing like that. But you better believe I'm gonna be thinking about some ownership. I'm gonna be thinking about my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to pop in and show y'all that. You feel me? I ain't even do the intro or nothing because it wasn't that type of thing. You feel me? Jarvis, I appreciate you coming in. Jarvis says you have to approach any business like a college professor. You get syllabus of the business and work you down. Yes, I guess you're trying to say and your work is done. Well, you work. Yeah, you get the syllabus. You got to know everything about your business. The more you know, the better you could flow and the better you could pivot. You feel me? But I thank y'all for coming out. I should have played y'all some of my old school stuff, but this ain't that type of show. But I thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me again, man. Ownership. And remember, you have something in you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody box you in a position because it's, because your gift could start feeling like, oh my God, this is work. Like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. And you don't want to do it anymore. You should lose your love for it. And that's not how it's supposed to be, y'all. It's supposed to be like you're just excited to do it. But when you tie money, livelihood, and you tie bills like electricity, which should be free. Do you know they have the technology to have free electricity, y'all? Do you know that? That's what all that and especially that Middle East stuff. I always thought that in the military. That's what I thought that was about. But I've been doing some real studying lately. And just to know that we could all have free electricity, it burns me every time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't pay my electricity bill just cause, man. But it burns me. You know what I mean? And they keep you and I working. Well, y'all, not me. Now, I got to pay bills too. Don't get it twisted. But they have us work and get caught up working. So we have to pay these bills and we have to go back and continue to do the same thing to give us enough time to rest, to go back and do it again. And meanwhile, they make all these mergers and acquisition deals. They do all types of things. I'm only talking about 1%, man. 1% of these people. They make bets. I just shared something on the Facebook. The rat experiment, the mice experiment. Let me get the name of it so you'll know. I just shared where is it? Oh yeah. It's called Universe 25, where John Calhoun does this experiment on rats and shit, right? So that's kind of like the same thing, man. They knew we were multiplied the way we are. The world is overpopulated, and It's just horrible. They're making us worker bees. They are just making us robots, and they're making robots. But anyway, get you some ownership. Find your thing, man. Find your thing, man. And if you need somebody to help promote it, call your girl. My name is Frankie, baby. Make it fantastic. Now let me stop. All right, y'all. Until next time, y'all be easy. Tell a friend to get back at me. I'm gonna be here more often, y'all. I love y'all. Be good and always keep your spirits high, man. Always keep your spirits high. Have your spirits so high when you walk in a room, you lift everybody else's spirits. Okay. All right. Until next time, y'all be safe. All right. It's your girl, Frankie Baby Fantastic.